Today I'm going to make an applesauce snack cake courtesy of America's Test Kitchen. So anyway, I've got all my ingredients laid out. I've got dried apples and apple cider. I've got a flour mixture, boring, sugar, seasonings. Applesauce is really the trick. And then we'll deal with an egg and butter. So the first step is to take our 3/4 of a cup of dried apples and a cup of apple cider and put it in a saucepan and then simmer that down until there's no liquid remaining. That's the first step. That's going to take about 15 minutes. Okay, so now it's been about 17 minutes. The cup of apple cider that was poured in with the dried apples has now been absorbed. So I'm going to turn off the heat and take this off the stove to cool. So this is going to sit and cool for a spell, and we can now deal with some of the dry ingredients. So I've got whisked together 1.5 cups of flour and a teaspoon of baking soda. Here I've got sugar, and I'm going to add in cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. And just whisk that together. This is going to get mixed into the cake, but I'm going to take out 2 tablespoons of it once it's mixed, and that will be for a crumbly topping at the end. 2 teaspoons to be set aside. So the next step is to mix the now cooled dried apple mixture with the applesauce. So we're going to throw these into the food processor, and basically we want to break down those apple slices. So now what we are going to do is take our egg, half teaspoon of salt, and we're going to whisk these together. And now we're going to add the sugar in. And whisk that until well combined and light colored. About 20 seconds. So we're going to add butter in 3 additions. One, 2, and 3. And now a teaspoon of vanilla. And the apple mixture. Close enough. And whisk to combine. Going to add the flour to the wet ingredients, folding gently until just combined. We don't want to see much white flour streaking through. So I think we're good. And now pour in the cake batter. And I'm going to smooth it into the corners. And we are going to take our last bit of sugar and cinnamon mixture and sprinkle it on top. And now it goes into the oven at 325 for 35 to 40 minutes until a skewer comes out clean. All right, so the timer's gone off. We're going to check to see if our cake is done. Stick a little skewer in the middle. Comes out dry. And rest on a wire rack for 2 hours. So here's the finished cake. It has cooled more than the necessary 2 hours. and it's ready to cut into and see. Because anyone can bake a cake and follow the rules, let's see what the family thinks. Here we have taste tester number 1. And now we bring you taste tester number 2.
Oh, yeah.
More?
Oh, yeah.
I think he likes it.